Now, the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GCCI, has officially opened nominations for its top leadership positions ahead of the September Annual General Meeting, AGM. Members of the Chamber will have the opportunity to vote for a new president, vice president, and treasurer. 𝗂𝐨𝐴 has the rest of that story.
The upcoming GCCI leadership elections are set for Friday, 5th September 2025. The elections will be organized under the guidance of the GCCI Advisory Council and conducted with oversight from the Gambia Competition and Consumer Protection Commission to guarantee a transparent and fair process. The chairman of the GCCI Advisory Council, Ambassador Abdoulaye M. Toure, gave an overview of the electoral process, stressing the importance of order, credibility, and accountability in the exercise.
Why this election matters. The GCCI has for decades been the premier voice of the private sector in the Gambia, a trusted institution that champions the cause of businesses, advocates for an enabling environment, and promotes inclusive economic growth. As the backbone of the economy, the private sector relies on a strong, credible, and visionary chamber to represent its interests, facilitates partnerships, and ensures that Gambian businesses are both competitive, both regionally and globally.
𝗂𝐨𝐴, a GCCI Council member, reflected on the Chamber's growth, highlighting how its influence has expanded over the years in advocating for Gambian businesses.
We are proud to be given the assignment to oversee these elections. I guess the trust is there because we have, no preference. We are, independent in, who wins, because we work with everybody that comes in. And all we want is the best leadership for the GCCI.
Almami Funding Tal, member of the GCCI Advisory Board, outlined the sequence of events for the election, assuring stakeholders of a process grounded in transparency and fairness.
The criteria is the person must possess skills, experience, and the ability to promote the objectives and the values of GCCI. The person should also not have a criminal record.
Sarata Konate, CEO of GCCI, confirmed that nominations are open and encouraged members to actively participate. She made a special call for women entrepreneurs and professionals to contest.
Women are encouraged, and in the past also have contested fairly and have won and have occupied seats and have delivered diligently, just like any other, just like all the men. So that is still the case. That is still the case that the Constitution upholds.
As the election date approaches, anticipation is growing within the business community over who will take the helm of the GCCI in its next chapter. Chamber officials emphasize that the process is not merely about filling leadership positions, but also about upholding democratic principles and promoting transparency within the country's private sector. Reporting for QTV News, this is 𝗂𝐨𝐴.